What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to share with you guys how I'm managing to stay balanced when it comes to the whole coronavirus situation. Okay, because it's so easy to get lost in that noise. I'm not saying that we shouldn't inform ourselves, but everything needs to be balanced. Everywhere you're turning these days is about coronavirus. The media are doing what they're good at doing, feeding people with the most trending things. But for your sanity, you need to remember that it's very important what you're feeding your brain with every single day. Your energy is so important. You need to preserve your peace, your positive energy at all costs. So today I just want to share with you guys how I'm managing to balance everything. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Tyrana and this is Tyrana TV, a place for entrepreneurship and self-development. We are all about taking control of our lives. So even though the coronavirus is controlling us at the moment, okay, but we will get there. So if that's something you are interested in, don't forget to join us, hit the subscribe button, and welcome. So let's talk about this coronavirus and how we can keep everything balanced and preserve our peace and our positive energy. The first thing that I did is to cut down the news. You know, even the most stable person would be shakable if every single second of your life you're feeding on the same topic again and again. You know what I mean? If every single 30 seconds you're checking your phone just to update on what is going on around the coronavirus. It's great to stay informed. I'm not saying that you should shut down from the whole situation, but be careful how much you're taking in every day. If you're constantly feeding on the news, you know what is happening in Japan, you know what is happening in Italy, what is happening in United States, how many people died there, how many people are sick today, how the numbers are going. Like, you're keeping track on all the negative things. As much as we care for other people, as much as we want to help other people, as much as we want to show compassion, it's very important you understand that it starts with you. You can't help somebody else if you are not healthy yourself. You need to remember that your family needs you. It's vital that you take care of your mental health. You know, be careful of how much information about coronavirus you're allowing to penetrate yourself. The majority of people that you see panicking around and they're just extremely fearful is because they've been exposing themselves so much when it comes to coronavirus. It's very important that you track the amount of information that you're consuming these days. The fact that we are at home doesn't help because we can go on our phone constantly, but make sure that you get out of the whole situation, the whole bubble around the coronavirus, so you can think clearly, so you can plan clearly, so you can see clearly. It's very important. The second thing that I do is that I make sure that I stay active as much as I can. So now that our house is full of food that we've been fighting over, now it comes the time to eat. You know, it's so easy. We're not going anywhere, we're not doing anything, just sit down and eat. And we're gonna eat till at the end of coronavirus we can't even get out. We have to just go and shop for new clothes because we need new size. So what I would say is that even if your house is as tiny as a tin of beans, you need to find a space to move your body, okay? Even if it's just like you're gonna just stay, you know what I mean? So put some music on, you know? Put some music on every day. Not only you're dancing, it's making you happy, it's changing your mood, it's feeding your energy, but you are exercising at the same time. You can get your kid to join in, get your partner to join in. Not only you're feeding your happiness, not only you're feeding your good energy, but you're doing something together as a family. You know, for those who have family, if you don't have family, it's fine. You can still have good times by yourself, okay? So put some music on and let's dancing, you know? dancing. Another thing that you can do is that you can find some free videos on YouTube, you know, that can teach you some moves that you can do to move your body, to exercise at home, to exercise in a little space. That not only will get you away from the whole coronavirus situation, but it will uplift your spirit, and that's a great way to cut down the stress. That's the great way to cut down the panic. So if you start feeling anxious about coronavirus, if you were panicking, get some video on YouTube and start moving, start exercising. That's the great way to cut down the stress. That's the great way to cut down the panic, you know, because your brain is starting to demand more oxygen and your heart is starting pumping more blood. Your whole system is working more, and that helps you to lift your energy. Another thing that you can do to move around is to do all the chores that you always wanted to do in your house and you didn't have the time. Now is the time. No more excuses, you know what I mean? All those things that you always wanted to move around, now is the time. Let's get doing, okay? No more talking. Now you're at home, you're not doing anything. You can get your kids to joining, you can get your partner to joining. You guys can move things around. Think about the way to reorganize your house. That will help to maintain a positive energy. That will help you to get the stress low, the panic low, because you will feel good being in your house. You will feel good to be with your family. Everybody will feel like this is a nice and calm and positive place to be, you know, because everything is clean, everything is nicely tidy. You did it together. That's another great way to spend time together. I mean, these are just few ideas. There are loads of things that you can do at home, and I'm sure that if you start thinking, you will find out that, oh, I can do this, actually I can do that. So we don't need to sit on the couch. Also, this is a great time for entrepreneurs or anybody really who has some goals to review your journey so far from the beginning of the year till now. What have you done so far? What has worked? What hasn't worked? What do you want to change? Where do you want to go next? Start planning now. This is a great time for you to stop everything and start thinking. As I said in my previous video, it's not all bad, the coronavirus. There is positive that are coming out of it. I mean, you have to focus somehow on the positive, isn't it? In every situation, if you try to look at the positive, you will always minimize the panic and the anxiety and find a way to stay grateful. So in this situation, this is a time that people don't normally have. I mean, if you're an entrepreneur, you know what I mean. You don't have time to stop everything. Think thoroughly. This is an opportunity for that. So don't get caught up in the idea that we're just gonna be in this situation till summer maybe, or maybe more, and you just think that that's it, life just stops and you're gonna sit at home, eat the food, fatten ourselves. No. If you want to be ready for the time that things start again to move, you need to start moving now. You need to keep moving even if you're at home. You need to find a way to still be moving, even if it's as slow as a tortoise. Keep moving. Another thing that you can do is to try those habits that you always wanted to develop but you didn't have the time to try them. Now is the time that you can implement them, and you can make sure that you keep it up every single day. By the end of this madness, maybe you feel more comfortable to carry that out into your normal life. But one thing that I want to implement is meditation. I usually meditate, but the thing is that there were days where I kind of skip it out, and my goal now is to do it every single day. I want it to be part of my everyday routine. And so far during this crisis, it has been so helpful for me, because it's one of those things that I do that kind of help me to stay centered and to stay away from the whole panic and the whole fear. Not that I don't panic, but it helps me to lower my panic, my anxiety and my fear down. You can find some free videos on YouTube and beginners friendly videos. And yeah, I mean, this is not me pushing meditation on anybody. You don't have to meditate, but what I'm saying is that I want to share with you guys the benefit of meditation, especially this time. It's calming and it helps maintain positive energy. Along with meditation, practicing gratitude is so important at this time, because it reminds you that regardless of the craziness that is going on, there are always things that you can stop and say and smile about, you know what I mean, and say thank you. It's a great way to lower your stress level down and maintain your positive energy. Another thing is reading. I want to increase my reading frequency during this period. This is a great time, you know, that I can get to do that, because usually I read, don't get me wrong, but I want to read more, but there's always something to do. Now is a great time. Another thing that I'm trying out is trying different skincare routine at the moment, because I have the whole time. I want to take care of my skin more, because I have a kind of a crazy skin. When I have my period, my skin just go crazy with, like, you know. So this is the best time to treat your skin every single day, to try those products that you really wanted to try, or those homemade products that you really want to try. I mean, you don't need to buy things. If you go on YouTube, you will find all those homemade products that maybe you want to try. This is the great time, because you can keep up with the consistency and you can really get to see if it's working for you or not. The last thing that I'm doing at the moment to stay away from the madness of coronavirus is doing what I'm doing right now. Sharing the love. Sharing the love. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You can still call people. You can still message people, your contacts. Go through your phone and find people that you would like to reach out to and ask them how they're doing, how they're keeping, you know. Tell them that it's going to be fine. You might think it's nothing, but we need each other. We need to support each other. We need to reassure each other, and we need to keep a positive energy, you know, and we can do that together. When you hear from somebody else that is going to be fine, it's warming, you know. It helps to lower the stress down, to understand that we are all in this together and we're gonna get out of it together. If you're on social media, post positive messages, encourage people to stay strong. It's going to help somebody. You never know who needs your message. You never know who needs your support. You never know who needs your love. You might just think, oh, this is just me posting a random message about staying strong or sharing my love, but you don't know who is receiving it. They might be really depressed, they might be really low, and your message is what gives them the strength to carry on. So it's very important that we keep positive and we share that positivity with other people. So what I would say is that instead of getting overwhelmed with the whole madness about coronavirus, get your head out of it. Get your head out of it and care about your mental health. Care about your immune system. Take care of yourself, you know. Spend time in your house and make your life better. Think about how you're going to make your life better from here. Think about where you want to take your life next after everything is gone back to normal. You can use this time efficiently. You can make the most of staying home. That's me done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish you guys to stay strong, to stay safe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys in another video. Peace.